cockpit is shaking, not vibrating, shaking. Flak bursts outside your canopy. Black smoke, orange core, close enough that you feel it in your teeth. You yank the stick left. The P-40 screams. Something tears past your right wing. You don't look. You don't breathe. Below you, 5,000 feet of nothing, and a burning oil refinery in the Italian countryside. You have been in the air for 11 minutes. This is your first mission. You are 22 years old. You grew up in Alabama. You have a college degree. You are smarter than half the men who told you couldn't fly. You proved every single one of them wrong. Tuskegee, Alabama, 1943. You earned your wings 6 months ago. You crossed the Atlantic on a transport ship, seasick, terrified, and still more ready than you'd ever been. You are a pilot, second lieutenant, 99th Fighter Squadron, the only all-black combat unit the United States has ever put in the sky, and someone is trying to kill you. Your flight leader, Lieutenant Roberts, breaks hard left over the radio. Bandits, 2 o'clock high. You look up. 4 Messerschmitts, German fighters, fast, experienced. They've been doing this since 1939. You have been doing this since 11 minutes ago. Your hands don't shake. You don't let them. Roberts dives, you follow. The rules are simple. Stay on his wing. Don't break formation. Don't be a hero. Simple. Except a Messerschmitt just rolled directly onto your tail. You feel it before you hear it. A high-pitched crack, like someone snapping a 2x4. And your instrument panel flickers. No. You check your gauges. Oil pressure, steady. Engine temperature, climbing, too fast. You push the throttle forward and brake hard right. The G-force slams you into your seat like a hand pressing down from God. Your vision grays at the edges. Breathe. You level out. The Messerschmitt overshot. He'll come back around. They always come back around. You're 2 miles from the target. The bombers you're supposed to be escorting, B-17, big and slow, and absolutely full of men who need you alive, are still lumbering through the flak below you. Your job is to protect them, not yourself, them. Someone on the radio screams. You don't recognize the voice. Then static. Here's what they didn't tell the bomber crews. Here's what Washington was still debating in committee meetings while you were doing loops over Alabama. Nobody wanted you here. Not the Army brass, not most of the white pilots. There were generals who submitted formal reports arguing black men lacked the cognitive and emotional stability to fly in combat. They used science. They used charts. They were wrong, and you were living proof. But they had rank, and rank has weight even when it's wrong. You made it here because of one rule your squadron adopted early on. You never, ever leave the bombers. White escort squadrons, distracted, ambitious, chasing glory, would break off to pursue German fighters, rack up kills, get medals. The bombers they were supposed to protect would get shot down. Your men stay. Always. The bomber crews noticed. They started requesting you by name. The Red Tails. You didn't know that yet. On your first mission, you just knew the rule. Stay. Protect. Don't break. 3:30 to 5 o'clock. Midpoint twist. Roberts' voice on the radio. Blue 2, form up. You pull alongside him. His wing is damaged. You can see the aluminum bent backward where a round clipped it. He's still flying. You glance across the formation, count the planes. There should be 4 of you. You count again. 3, you key the radio. Blue lead, where's Blue 4? Silence. Then Roberts. Blue 4 is down. Down. Johnson. That's Johnson's call sign. You trained with him, played cards with him on the transport ship. He beat you every hand and laughed too loud about it. Down. You don't have time to feel it. Because now, right now, a Messerschmitt is climbing hard toward the lead B-17 and you are the only thing between them. No one ordered you. No one is watching. Here is the moment nobody tells you about in the history books. It's not patriotism. It's not honor. It's that a plane full of strangers is about to die, and you are the only person positioned to stop it, and the decision takes 0 seconds. You push the throttle to the wall and go. You're screaming toward the Messerschmitt at over 300 miles per hour. He doesn't see you yet. Your gun sight aligns. Your finger finds the trigger. Wait, wait. Now. You open up. The P-40 shudders with the recoil, and tracer rounds streak forward, and you watch the Messerschmitt roll, hard, desperate, and you follow him. He's good. He's very, very good. He rolls inverted and dives, and you stay on him because you are not letting him come back up and circle on that bomber. And this is not a debate you are having with yourself. 300 feet, 200. Your tracers stitch across his fuselage. He pulls up. Trailing smoke, not down, but damaged, leaving. You breathe for the first time in 40 seconds. And then your engine starts to go. Not catastrophic, not yet. But there's a sound, a low, uneven rhythm where it used to be smooth. And your oil temperature is still climbing, and now you have a choice you weren't supposed to have to make this early. You're still 5 minutes from the coast. You can turn for home now, limp back, maybe make it, maybe not. Or you can hold the formation, protect the bombers until they clear the target zone, and gamble that your engine holds. Roberts doesn't know your engine is going. No one does. It's just you and the decision and a gauge moving in the wrong direction. You think about Johnson. You think about the rule. You stay. The bombers clear the target. The flak thins. The Messerschmitts, low on fuel, break off. Your engine is still running. Barely. You have maybe 6 minutes of reliable power. The Mediterranean coast is 7 minutes away. Roberts finally notices you've dropped back. Blue 2, what's your status? You look at the gauge. You look at the bombers, big and lumbering and alive and flying home. You have two choices. You tell Roberts. He orders you to bail out over enemy territory. You become a prisoner of war, if the Germans take you cleanly. If they don't, or you say nothing. You push the engine. You gamble. You either make the coast, or you go into the water. There is no good choice here. There never was. You key the radio. Blue lead, Blue 2 is on your wing. You said nothing about the engine. You push the throttle. You aim for the coast and you fly. You make it by 40 seconds and 200 feet of altitude and one decision made alone inside a dying cockpit over enemy water. When you land, your hands finally shake. You let them. You'll fly 68 more missions before the war ends. Johnson's name will be on a list. Your name will be in a record somewhere. A record that Congress classified, that historians argued over, that politicians debated using while you were back home being told you couldn't sit at a lunch counter. Here is what history sometimes forgets to say. You didn't fly for recognition. You flew because someone needed protecting, and you were there, and you were good enough, and no one, not a general, not a report, not a country that wasn't ready for you, could take that away. If this hit you, share it. Because the men who lived this never got the audience they deserved. Give it to them now.